Welcome everybody. In this video, as you can see, I'm outside and I just thought about making a video, to basically give you more value and wake you up a little bit in this human retention journey, because it's not easy. It's for only the chosen ones. If you are on human retention, you need to understand that you're gonna be magnetic, you're gonna have the spiritual growth, which I was talking more in depth about, this spiritual growth, or basically spiritually awaken, opening your third eye, simply activating more your prefrontal cortex and understanding things that average people cannot understand and feel things that average people cannot feel, right? So in this video, what I'm gonna tell you basically is how to deal with the urges. So as you can see, the reason why I'm outside is because I had urges when I was home. So when I was home, basically, I was a bit comfortable. And something that a lot of people don't see, a lot of people don't think about, a lot of people are not conscious about, is basically when you're gonna be compatible with your own environment, when you're gonna be comfortable in your own environment, it can be in your bed, it can be basically in your room, right? It can be in a specific place. What you have to do is to be uncomfortable. Literally, it makes sense. All you have to do is basically be uncomfortable. So what you can do is basically, I'm gonna give you the system. All you have to do is try the system. It's gonna work. For some people, it's gonna work, but basically there is a 99% of the success rate. The reason why I say that is because it's not always gonna work, right? Everyone have his own expectations, everyone have his own compatibility, if I can say it like this. That's the reason why I'm doing a coaching program and I'm giving a personalized plan for people. They're gonna fit them, right? For some people, basically I'm gonna give an example. There is two types of people. There is ones that are athletic, the ones that kind of have ADHD. I'm not gonna say it like this, but basically they like to move. Well, all you have to do is find a purpose, find your own purpose basically, and go for a walk, for a run, do some push-ups, pull-ups, do some abs. There's a lot of things they can do, right? But the second type of people is basically the ones that sit, right? That sit and don't move a lot, right? Is they are aware of the first person, sorry. So all they have to do basically is to journal, understand themselves more, basically activate more their brain, right? Their prefrontal cortex. So the system that you can do, and it works for everyone and anyone, except for the first people. Well, what I'm gonna do right now is giving you the first system for the first people and the second system for the second type of people, right? So the first system is basically every single time you get a for urge, boom, cold exposure directly. Okay, cold exposure, what I mean is either a ice bath or a cold shower. When you're gonna do this, you have to go and pray for God. Take a shower. It has to be a cold one. The reason why it has to be a cold one is because it's gonna take all of those pressures in your body, right? It's gonna deep pump your wee-wee down there. When it's gonna deep pump your wee-wee down there, basically, you're not gonna feel the urges because it's all mental. If you think about it, it's all mental, okay? So, like I've said previously, here we go, the focus works. So, like I've said, once again, previously, is basically all you have to do is literally take a cold shower. You have to prioritize it. Literally, by my own meanings, you have to prioritize it. That's the first thing. Second thing is be closer to God. Go and pray for God. Go and pray for God. Go and pray for God. I said that 3 times, okay? So let that sink in. Go and pray for God 4 times. So you have to go and pray for God because this is a test from God. God is testing you. And remember, I created this quote, which is, life is all about lessons, learn as much as you can. God always gonna put you in uncomfortable positions when He gonna keep testing you and see basically if you gonna be compatible in the human retention journey. Because human retention journey is basically like a game, right? The more you're gonna go deeper into this human retention journey, the more you're gonna have specific type of tasks, specific type of goals that are gonna be harder. The more you're gonna go deeper into this human retention journey, basically. So, like I said, the first system for the first type of people is cold exposure, be closer to God, and go on journal. All they have to do in the journaling specifically, right, is what is the thing that triggered them? how they got these urges. What is the thing that pushed them to think about it in the first place, right? It's basically kind of a self-criticizing, which works, by the way. Self-criticizing, it works. It's something that you can do as well. And this is what I'm teaching inside my coaching program as well. So the first system, like I've said, just to recap, is cold exposure, pray to God, and journal. Okay? So the second type of system for the second type of people, people that don't move a lot, right? All they have to do is pray to God. Makes sense, right? Journal, and basically walk. If you cannot be physically active, well, you have to be at least walking. Just walk. You know what I'm saying? Just walk. And like I've said previously, the more you're gonna walk, the more you're gonna activate the good dopamine system, right? The good dopamines, if we're gonna call it like this. It's not instant gratification. It's kind of a delayed gratification, right? And it's just good, you just feel better. By now I just feel so alive, and the reason why, it's because, as you can see, I'm just in this beautiful place. As you can see, there's people behind me playing football. Everything is alive. There is trucks, they try to make here better. As you can see, the road, trying to make it better, right? And basically everything is alive. You can feel the energy. You can simply feel better and better and better. And this is what you should be doing. This is what you should be prioritizing in the first place, basically, right? Is try to improve yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, if you can as well, right? This is very important, okay? And please make sure to do what I've told you in this video. It's very, very important, and it works for a lot of people. Like I've said, 99% of the success rates. The 1%, the reason why I didn't say 100% is because the 1% are the people that are not gonna put in work. The people they're gonna blame the system. They're gonna think that it's not gonna work. It's gonna work. It is gonna work. The only problem is you. Everything depends on you. Okay? So, like I've said, the first type of people, just to recap so it can make more sense, cold exposure, pray to God, journal. Okay? For the second type of people that don't move a lot, be closer to God, journal, and go for a walk. Okay? The best type of walk that you can do is the speed walk. I just like to call it like this. The speed walk. So the speed walk is basically, I'm sorry I keep showing my finger. The speed walk is basically gonna burn more the fat in your body, which is good, specifically for men, well, for women as well, but I'm prioritizing more men because they struggle more with this addiction. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty all. So just to once again recap everything, because I just want to make sure that you understand and you go out with a valuable informations that you can implement today in order to overcome the urges that you can feel on a daily basis, probably, right? So the first type of people, the people that move a lot, right? Be closer to God, cold exposure, journal, okay? And if you have a career, of course, I just want to add this. If you have a career, if you are a footballer, basketballer, American football player, make sure to prioritize your trainings. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to prioritize your career. Your career is the most important thing. Your career is the most important thing. Okay? So, just take this as a consideration and prioritize, your purpose, of course. And for the second type of people, basically what they have to do is journaling, be closer to God. Well, be closer to God first, journaling, and of course, going for a walk. Okay? So that's pretty all when it comes to this video. If you need help overcoming lust and you want a personalized plan and you want me to coach you one-on-one and give you everything and anything, all the systems that works and everything, all you have to do is click on the first link in the description. It's gonna be a Calendly link when you can basically have a discovery call, me and you. You can ask me questions. I will ask you questions as well to see if you can fit in the coaching program. And if you cannot afford the coaching program, of course, the second link is the course. It's only $50. You have every single method, every single thing in order to overcome, this addiction, and it works 100%. The success rate is 100%. Okay? So that's pretty when it comes to this video. Remember that life is all about lessons. Learn as much as you can. And thank you for watching this video. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments. Peace.